So Windsurf has just released a new model which is called SWE-1, which is like software engineering 1. So this model is optimized for the entire software engineering process, not just the task for coding. So that means this model will think like a software engineer. It will actually complete tasks just like software engineers. This is just another step closer to steal software engineers' jobs. By the way, this model SWE-1 is available for free on Windsurf. So even if you don't have the paid plan on Windsurf, like I don't have the paid plan on Windsurf, I am still Cursor user. I still love Cursor, but yeah, I mean, you can still use SWE-1 for limited time. So you can try it right now. I have actually tested this model briefly. I just like wrote a very complex Python script, not very complex, but it was more like a data analyzer script, and it kind of performed really well. It was kind of like a complex task to the capability of this model. So this model has three variants: SWE-1 full strength model for complex tasks, then SWE-1 light, which is lightweight model for everyday devs, then SWE-1 mini, which is ultra fast model for low latency tasks. So, and here you can see SWE-1, which is this main model, is approximately Claude 3.5 Sonnet level of tool call reasoning while being cheaper to serve. Then the light version is a smaller model that replaces Cascade base at better quality. Then SWE-1 mini, a small extremely fast model that powers the Windsurf tab passive experience for all users. Here's the benchmark comparison. So first of all, this is SWE-1, and you can see it is beating right now Claude Sonnet 3.7, Claude Sonnet 3.7 thinking, and Claude Sonnet 3.5. That means from this model you can expect kind of similar kind of performance as you can expect from Claude Sonnet 3.7. I don't know like how true this claim is, because I regularly use Claude Sonnet 3.7 with Cursor, and this is just like amazing. I have been developing some like very serious projects, so yeah, not sure how good SWE-1 can actually perform, but we'll test in a minute and we'll see. So this is its performance in comparison to the frontier models. Then there are mid-sized models. So SWE-1 Lite can actually compete with Claude Heku 3.5, Qwen 3, and then Qwen 2.5 72p as well. So yeah, I mean, even the light version can actually perform better than Claude Heku 3.5 and Qwen 3 and Qwen 2.5. So this was conversational software engineering task benchmark. So here is another benchmark, which is end-to-end software engineering task benchmark, starting from very beginning of a conversation. How well does Cascade address an input intent by passing a select set of unit tests? So in end-to-end task benchmark, it still performs kind of similar to Claude Sonnet 3.7 and Claude Sonnet 3.7 thinking. So you can see the performance is kind of similar, and same is the case with SWE-1 Lite for mid-sized models for Claude Heku 3.5, Qwen 3, and Qwen 2.5. Before I just bore you further with these comparisons, let's just go ahead and download Windsurf on your computer. If you don't have it downloaded already, so you can simply just go to windsurf.com and then click on download Windsurf editor from here. Once it is downloaded and installed on your computer, this is how it will look like. You can simply just open that and then just start a fresh project in there. You're not required to buy any subscription for it. You can just like use their free plan, and then in there you can access SWE-1, which is available for free for limited time. SWE-1 Lite is available for unlimited time, so you can simply just like maybe use that if you don't see the main model in here. So let's just give it a task to create a Python script. I have a task in my mind, so let's just give it a task to like write a Python script that can actually process our files from my local directory. So I have these three files. I wanted to like process these three files and then help me to convert these files and upload these files to a vector database. Create a Python script that can process PDF files. So this is my prompt. Just create a Python script that can process PDF files from my computer and upload them to Pinecone vector database. So it will ask me to actually provide some environment variables, some API keys from Pinecone and something else. But for now, all I'm concerned about, I just want to see if it can actually write this kind of Python script or not. By the way, we are using SWE-1 Lite. For some reason, I cannot select SWE-1, the main model, because I used that main model initially to write this script. So let's just see if this performs. This is the Lite version. So let's just see if it can actually write that script. So this is PDF to Pinecone. It has just created this file, but is writing this script in here. And then after that, it wants me to create a .env file, provide these environment variables over there, then install these Python packages, and then run this script. So, all right, perfect. So this is our script. We can simply just click on insert, and I think, yeah, perfect. So our script is ready now. So let's just review it. So it is using PDF Plumber. That's fine. OpenAI, Pinecone, perfect. It is now going to use that. All right, where it is getting that. So if you don't know about in Pinecone, actually you need a Pinecone environment, then you need this index name, Pinecone API key. Perfect, that's amazing. And here you can see it is using this text embedding 3 small from OpenAI, which is amazing. That's standard that we use usually. It has like properly created all of the error handling as well. So let's suppose if there was any error in generating like embedding, so it can actually manage that as well. It has like created different sort of like, also it has created the complete mechanism in like extracting text and then creating those chunks. So all of that is fully created by it. And once the embedding is done and all of the vectors are ready, now it can actually successfully upload it to Pinecone. So perfect, this is what we needed exactly. Now all we have to do, we can just like go ahead and then provide all of these API keys, then run this Python script, which is by simply in here we can just Python, and then we can just like add the name of this file. Also we can just simply create a new file, .env file, and then it can just run this script and then do that job for us. So that's just like superb. So this is exactly what we needed from it. I think this task was comparatively easier because it just like created one script. I think we could test it in a more complex project, but I think I'll do that in a future video because I did not have the pro version of Windsurf. I still use Cursor. I love Cursor, but the progress that Windsurf is making is just mind-blowing. And recently, if you don't know, OpenAI has recently acquired Windsurf for $3 billion. At least that's the rumor that is actually going on in market. So that actually makes it more special, because if OpenAI is backing it, that means this tool is actually going to be way more advanced than we can even imagine. So please just subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on that like button as well. If you have any questions, just leave your comments in the comment section. I see you next video. Bye bye.